Hello, it's Big Soprano, and today I'm going to talk about my experience with women. My experience with women go back a few years because I haven't pursued a woman in probably like 2 years. So these are my high school days, before prom, after prom. This all takes place like before and after prom. So basically, I only started pursuing girls in like 2021. So yeah, every girl I pursued were each big parts of my life at a time. Like that's all I focused on. That's all I put my time for. That's all I put my energy for. Like asking girls out, talking to girls, and all that. That's what it's about. I guess you could call them situationships because let me pull that up. A romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established. That may be pushing it a little. Maybe that applies in some instances or not at all, but it could like sort of apply to all of these girls. Not really though, cuz it's not like they likes me back. So that doesn't apply to all of them. So what else do I call them? My ex? Hell nah. Like, what do you call a girl that you pursued a part of your life? Like a girl
Hawk
that was
Tuah
a
and
big
spit on
part of
that.
your life that you pursued. What do you call that? I haven't really found a definition for it. And honestly, I'm quite surprised. I thought more people would be going through the same things as me, but I guess not. Anyways, the first girl I ever pursued was autistic and liked Five Nights at Freddy's and Fortnite. Like, she was like a bra girl. She was like weird, but apparently I'm the weird one. She's like weird, that's like her whole thing. And quirky. Not necessarily funny, but we were hanging out. First time we hung out, someone brought up that we should date, and we honestly felt closer after that moment. Like we didn't say like, "Oh, shut the hell up, shut your bitch ass up." We didn't say that. We just passed it. We just like let it pass, and we felt closer in the moment. And to my surprise, she was not interested a single bit, which I learned later. Every part of my life was just to please her, and it didn't work. I gave her the Fortnite Battle Pass and a skin, and she made fun of me on her private snap. Like, this is some, like, backhanded, like, shit talking group, like, make fun of sort of the thing. Like, she basically backstabbed me, even though I did a pretty stupid thing. Like, who the hell confesses? I didn't confess my love, but I just gave her Fortnite stuff. But like, who the hell does that to show that you like someone, right? It was really stupid of me, but I don't think I deserve to be like made fun of privately. Like, at least make fun of me in the moment, right? I think that was really stupid, honestly. I confronted her on it, and she started crying on text though. She wanted to take me out to Popeyes during lunchtime to apologize and all that. We like planned this out. I just kind of went with it because like I didn't really care, honestly. Even though it was really stupid what we both did, even though it was really stupid, I didn't really care, and I did not mean to make her cry or anything. All that. I guess she was just felt really guilty. But so we planned out this Popeyes thing. I wasn't really like fully in on it, so I brought my friends with me, and they were acting like like how they usually do, just cracking jokes. So obviously, though, it wasn't the moment for like some sort of like apology or like some sort of like not a confrontation, because I already confronted her, but like some sort of like conversation, some important conversation, and apology. I guess that's what it was for. So it was nothing special because I brought my friends. And I don't regret that. I kind of just like got over it pretty quick. Like bringing my friends just showed that like I got over it and I don't give a fuck. So, we used to go to thrift stores together, but I guess we had nothing special. I guess if you share an interest with a girl, they don't immediately like you. Wow, what a surprise! Am I right? Well, I was surprised at the time, honestly. But yeah, it was nothing special. The next girl I pursued was my favorite girl I ever. The, the next girl I pursued was my favorite girl I never had. She's pretty and was into music more than other girls. So when we talked, I just recommended music, and she seemed to enjoy that because she actually liked the songs she never heard before. Like I remember this one moment, I sent her while she was like getting trained or something, or like on break. I sent her a song, and she actually like really liked that song, and she added it to her playlist. Like she told me like, "Wow, Big Soprano, I really like this song that you just showed me." Like she'd never heard the song in her life, but she really liked it. It was it was a song from The New Abnormal by The Strokes. Let me look it up. It was The Adults Are Talking, that song. So she really liked that song that I showed her, and I guess she appreciated that. We only hung out once, and that was only after I stopped going for her, and it was nothing special of an event. Like it was just me around like multiple girls. Like it wasn't awkward, but I was out of my depth, to say the least. I asked her to prom before we ever hung out, and she said yes in person. But on text, she said she only sees us as friends and doesn't want to go. Which is like, okay, at least you're pretty. But come on, you could have told me like that in person, right? I thought that was pretty stupid. And that honestly hurt me a lot back then. I stopped talking to her after, and I actively avoided her, honestly like a dickhead. I didn't like lash out at her or anything. I just completely avoided her, and I've done that to another girl before. But it's not a nice thing to do. I guess it's not a nice thing to do to ignore a lady. So I am not going to do that again. We eventually became friends again before I graduated. And next is an interesting girl, to say the least. We've known each other since elementary, and I basically ruined that entire friendship. We started hanging out after graduation, and I guess she thought I was funny. Like, we hung out like 3 days straight. Because I went to graduation in Kanye's foam runners that were a size too big, everyone was talking about it, and my grad quote was, "It's about drive, it's about power, we stay hungry, we devour." Like, that Rock, when Rock made a rap song, and he's like rapping, that was the quote. It was pretty funny. So I think she thought I was charming. The most I did we hung out was put my arm around her, and honestly, I'm probably never going to do that to a girl ever again. It's just corny. Anyways, we went to prom. You all know the story. I left prom early and never talked to her again. I have not had a love life in 2 years, as I'm content with being lonely for the rest of my life.